So, what's up, guys? Welcome you all. Hey, no ads? What do you mean by no ads? The live stream has no monetization? No ads? How are you? I see Capivara is here. Just starting now and stopping on stage 136. I want to see how far we go now. Maybe we can reach stage 200. What do you think, Capi? We can play this for 4 hours long. Let's start cleaning while we wait for more people to join. But what do you mean by no ads? Just got home. I was outside. Had to leave for some stuff with my wife. Got some problem with my stomach. I hope it does not happen again, or else I'll have to leave on emergency. But I hope it will be normal. I just started without having to watch an ad. Maybe because, I don't know, you watch too many ads today. Sometimes YouTube does not show all ads if you have been watching something for too long. It skips some. On TV, it skips many. It shows way less ads if you are watching on TV. But how are you, Capivara? Hope you can feel better during the live stream. I hope. I got back home like 40 minutes ago. And I'm drinking coffee. I don't know if I should be drinking coffee, but you know, that's me. I drink coffee for all the reasons. All the wrong reasons. I also think I kinda ate too much sugar on the recent days, and I shouldn't. Also, Copy, you that also watch some other streams and stuff. Do you think this lag on the chat box happening on this one is happening on other channels as well? Did you notice something? You should not have been drinking coffee. Have to try tea. I try tea all the time, but it just don't know. I think I'm an addict to coffee. But I'm much better than I was having stomach issues. I'm at least 3 hours without anything. Usually coffee speeds up my digesting. Hey Lenore, how are you? Welcome. This coffee not even that hot. And I believe it was caused by too much sugar, something I eat. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, nice. We are getting close to 140. We defeated Wagner's on last night, so what weight is now? All of them together? That may be the case. We could capture on vampires. Hello, Sambaljin, welcome. Nice to see you here. Hello, boys and girls. You never told me. I got some donations and they were named Hello, boys and girls. Was it that you or someone else? Stages gets pretty crazy after Wagner's. Nice. I like challenges. I really do. Seems like this farming squad just works. Never need to change. Which floor is that? Right now is 138. Not me, but I have lots of fans around the world. That's super like you. Or maybe you stole this phrase from someone else. These enemies are just so dumb, they are weak to all types of elemental attacks. Even Shadow. And this is a word tower you cannot clean by instant killing. Which floor are you guys now? I'm a little behind because I didn't play that much today. I at least summoned Noel's daughter, and she's waiting for me on the top. I'm totally gonna use her. Got her to level 15. Was saving gold pieces for her. I think I got also Silver to level 50, also Tatiana. Just Depth that I'm not so sure to place on level 50 yet. Nope, come on, man. It's nice to see you back. People were missing you on Discord. I believe Drago thought he was just being too heavy on you. You didn't hear that from me. Oops. There we go. This fight. Haven't we fight against Termite like this before? Volume attacks. Lano War says, I'm super behind. I didn't play over the weekend. Not even on 130 yet. They updated this yesterday on Reset. It's not a very good day to update because people have to work on the next Pheronomy. So Charm confuse a lot of things. From the formation picture, you cannot hit them with column attacks, but I believe you can. And I also believe we can agility cheese this fight. Is it time to start using the new Nawals? I need to name this squad Vagnus. Oh, for some reason I was under the impression that we got this on Friday. No, we didn't. It's less than 24 hours. This was my Vagnus squad. I'm gonna build up something based on my Noel squad. Because I will agility cheese this in a way. The music goes really crazy this Termite fight for some reason. Oh yeah. Hey Talos, welcome. And Cabar says, I got Strunican yesterday after the stream. You were lucky, I'm still after that boy. Builder is going to debuff all types of status. I'm just gonna remove this human female. And bring Nawals. Will this work? I suppose it will. The Termites attack with Slash and Blunt mostly, but let me give something for Nawals here. Cheese is meta again, right? Yes, but buff cheese, then they do have some Defy weakness, but they don't use as much as before. Just want to test my Nawal's daughter. Ha! And J Prek, welcome as well. So many people said that Chili Cheese is dead. What world do they live? Finally an early stream so we can watch longer. Nice, Talos. Yeah, today we can do this for 4 hours if we need. I'll try to get to the top, but who knows? Depend on the difficulty of the stages. Yes, I'm gonna start with Trinity Summon. Yeah, let me. Yeah, it hits then. It hits then. Pretty nice. I will use Water Festival instead of debuffing because I already have building for the buff. Stalk. Oh, she's eating right on start? She doesn't seem to be so hard. ScherBR took a hit. They were attacking before me on Happy Stream. You're fast. Immune fall. How much does it take for her to eat another one? Ah, she can use right away because she's been using with now walls, but no. Jellyfish pumpkin. The music's so menacing. Since you said copy, I'm gonna try to listen. Yeah. ScherBR gets hit a lot for some reason. Yes. The other ones. This real queen seems like the Remembrance Fight version. Oh, I'm using this version of Matriarch. Hello, Pablo Morandis. How are you? Welcome. Does not seem to have too much HP. Yeah, ScherBR is doing plenty of damage here. To be honest, instead of Beauty, I guess Shira would be better. She does shallow damage. Liza is such a cool character, huh? I really don't regret going for Liza. One of the most fun characters to use on recent times. She's just so different. And they are not using the Phi weakness. That's why we agility cheese. I guess when ScherBR runs, he's also gonna be very popular. Another character that's very good. Igomon also surprising me. I use her everywhere. I joined Discord server a few days ago. I'm not used to speaking in English, but I'll do my best. Yeah, don't worry. There's also a PTBR channel, although we don't talk much there. It's a little hidden and it's below because there's not many people talking in Portuguese. But don't worry, man. I always say wrong stuff on English because I'm not fluent enough. Just keep trying. 112,000 submission. Ah, Jelly Pumpkin increased it. She's so different that you use her for the same strategy, doing the same thing over and over. No, I say about the column attack. That is pretty different. The strategy itself is just the same, Ka. She just have a short cycle than other characters. It's like, well, once every 2 turns. It's kind of like ScherBR as well. But it's her column attack that I love. This was for a real queen. I don't understand why they are not using the 5 weakness. Maybe they broke something on the code. Shouldn't they be using the 5 weakness? All of them seem to have it. Maybe if I was debuffing more, they would. I'm only bringing 1 debuffer usually. Lies like red, but buffs the whole group. She's the new red in my opinion. Yeah, kind of different times. The red of the modern gaming. And also hitting 3 times is amazing. Waterfall blade on the middle. $77K. Tell me, JPrek, what's the recent character that you enjoy the most? Tell me as well, Copy, or anyone here on the chat. What is the most recent character that you love? I mean, has to be new. Well, it's not that new anymore, I guess. She was released right after Leon. Audience, he's so amazing. What a joke. Rag Robin. Rag Robin. I believe that's my answer as well. Teresa Underhill. Rag Robin has been carrying me through a lot of content. I think he's probably the character that I want to use all the time. Love him as well. The star is not permanent, right? So I can see why they don't want to use the 5 weakness all the time. But I mean, some enemies do have the skill. You can see it on the list, but they just don't use. Global X ready to use it sometimes. In my case, a while ago, I combined it with Global X Liza. You don't have Prefector or Kaiser. Lenoir says, I like the latest Leonid in Spell Girl. I really love a Spell Girl, but she's not used everywhere. There are times where I don't think she's the best in slot. But there are plenty of times that she is, and I do want to use her when that happens. And I have been using Mariah less and less and less because I think Matriarch number 4 kind of make her less important. Well, that's right. Oh my god, the stream just flashed here. Are we still live? Can anyone confirm? Because the stream just flashed and it reset my time here. It's not even raining now. I hope we didn't lose the stream. Froze, but it's back. Thanks. Talos says creator. This creator that I'm using. JPrax says, on a serious note, human male, solid tank, platinum style. I have to use him more. I got him like 2 weeks ago, and I didn't make a video with him yet. I will. I promise. He's a pretty good character. Froze it for some time. I see. At least we didn't lose a link. Does Xavier, you are here. Thanks. And for reporting too. Xavier, welcome Xavier. The 3.5 anniversary Princess White Rose, I don't use her much, but I love her art. It looks like a painting from the 1.8Ks. You mean from JP? The one that buffs, right? That's pretty cool. It looks like a painting. It's, I don't know if it's the same artist, but maybe the same artist as the latest version of Orluge. And I think he also drew Asums, Mystic Asums. Yeah, the creator you are using, not the recent, but I love him so much. Creator is cool. The sprite art is Piccolo on Flames. Pablo says he didn't pull for that Alkaiser style. Ah, I see. Because that one can inherit the Hummingbird attack. I started using Boring on my farming team for supporting Yui. Ah, I used it Boring on my Remembrance. First time he gets real usage. He's not bad, just outclassed on what he does, but... he has a better cycle than Princess White Rose. He does. Right. And he also debuffs agility. He debuffs intelligence. Dozebeer says, I think that's Tomomi Kobayashi style. The JP sword user Princess Rose? No, I don't think so. The person that drew Mystic Castles is another artist. Pablo says, I went for Cordelia instead. Ah, back there I had some Gen Save it. I managed to summon both banners. The year is ending. Also, let me ask you guys, which games are you hyped for? I don't know why, but I'm pretty hyped for Tactics Ogre. I want to see what they changed in this version. Tactics Ogre Reborn. I'm such a fan of that game. Played it when I was a kid. I mean, I was probably like 14 or 15 years old. I played it on PSX, then I played again on PSP, and now I will play again on the Switch. You think that's like that style? I think you are confusing a little, doesn't it? The painting type of Tomoyo is more like aquarella style, or maybe hand drawn style. The style that he's saying is more a little more humanish and more like, you know, classic art. It's amazing, yes. Look on the last Orluge. Or Mystic Castles, that style is pretty different than Tomoyo Kobayashi. He practices Wulong. Who is Wulong? The artist? Pablo says, I got lucky with Mystic Castles. I think it was for singles. I had to pity her. If I remember correctly, because I'm always pitying characters anyway. But I was deciding on skipping her, but then I saw that Rising Nova Plus, and I knew it was the best character to use Rising Nova Plus, and I said, no, I'm gonna get this character. I was also a fan of Virgil. Oops, oops, oops. Wait. It's a boss stage. It's a counter stage, right? Ah, yeah, I was saying that's like assholes. Yeah, you are right. Right, I see. A counter specialist for this fight, right? I wonder which one I'm gonna use. I believe it's just Rupina. She has double element. Wulong's Dark Souls-like game made by the game that you... Ah, yeah, because sometimes the chat's just too slow. Wulong is the game that you want to play. It's made by the devs that made Ninja Gaiden. Yeah. Guess what using on the stage? They are not weak to slash. But it's slash and pierce, right? Let me check then again. You got Sekisushai copy? The Sekisushai is lighting. Blood. Yuma Mayo can be used here. But they are weak to pierce at least. You know who's gonna work here as well? Global X Monica, or at least Monica using that Global X attack. Use it for news. For news stacks, he gets stronger. There's too many counters, makes sense. Another one that also makes sense, but since they are not weak to Slash. But UMA also counters a lot, but he does not self-buff, right? The damage won't be that high. You're right, I guess that if you consider... The best characters to use are Farnews and Monica in a way. Let me see Monica. I wanted to test her output by inheriting that skill. Not sure who did that in New Asilus and Orluge. Doesn't seem like their usual artist. I forgot his name. Top or something. I don't know the name. But it's someone that they just invite here and there. Why? This is all messed up. Ah, it's by rank. Rank in small swords. Okay, this is Monica. She buffs dexterity. Dazzling Ballet. Sadly, it's Lord Ballet normal. It's not Sword Ballet Plus. If it was at least Sword Ballet Plus and she recovered BP by attacking. But no. You're right, Campy. Let's use Farnews. It's good to have him available. And other people that just buffs damage. Who else buffs damage here? I token. That's it. That's the team. To be honest, the right formation should be Tiger Shark because it has higher chance of being attacked. Although Desert Lance X does make him faster. Not that you need, but it also increases endurance and will. But let me check here. STR minus dexterity and GTT and will. Tiger Shark has a higher chance of being attacked. Will but not endurance. Better to just stick to... Well, Desert Lance X. Think you are going to want to have Mariah here. Oh yeah? Let's see. I'm gonna try this way first. Titan, Proof of Fort Tower. Let's just fix their weaknesses now. Yeah, you're ready. Interesting, I don't have it with Dojo rank 10, nor with Hidden Attributes rank 3 to Mariah. Stop at using her. For news can inherit Prime Pump, I guess. Ziki says, Polka in the front saved me here when Emerald was the last one standing. She has fire and fire counters. I don't have the Summer Emerald, but she's pretty good. Also, welcome, Dicky. Nice to see you around. Polka counter should be insane, but I don't know how many will be hit by the row attack. But I guess he's one of the best choices after for news. I should have given it to rank Dojo and not Global X Liza. You mean... promotion scrolls? Wait, this is the one with the friendly units? Ah! Well, yeah, Polka will hit for at least those 5 ones here. Now when I use Missile, I should. Good. Hi, I took even heal it. Gonna... Yeah, Jellyfish Pumpkin on Emerald. It's time, Socho. We're gonna do damage here. Always. Emerald's not weak. Actually, yeah, I'm still gonna hit for Emerald. Ah, actor protected. Huh. This is a direct attack. Self-immolation again. They are not attacking for a use. Galactic Rift. What is his attack? What? They healed it and got the guard up? Who gave them this? Medium chance to... Oh yeah, Leon. Haha, Gerard has 1-2. Please bring Creator, it's finally time for his love debuff to shine. Do we need that? Oh, attacking. This is not a direct attack. plenty of spells. By the way, the latest actor had that skill. The latest actor. Let's see. Only one counter. Oh, they are getting more heals. Under self-immolation. Okay, now they didn't trigger at least. I have Tidal Lure. Yo. Wow. The actor is not dying anytime soon. Fardius is immortal at least now. This is insane. How much HP do they have? The attack animation is amazing. Oh, defense. Have to attack someone that won't die, or maybe Leon. I'm gonna attack actor. It's not direct. Is this? Actor just doesn't die. There will be only actor standing. Oh, there's still always. They wanna lean with that passive. Me too. Actor best tank. Level 99! They still don't have enough for... Yeah, still doesn't... One more turn. Who thinks better, for news or actor? The fight of the champs. When I see humans, I'm like, time for him black and darky. You are right, Duzzy. Although, Darky needs to hit a column. The best attack, at least. Bye, actor. Just die. I have for news, but I have Lunar New Year Princess Leon by the counter. Some of them resist Slash, but with Perseverance, you're gonna win. She also self-heals when she counters. She's gonna survive. What can Dark use here? Sword Ballet Plus. But man, do they have HP? At least it was win on first try. And such a sacrifice right on the start. We didn't need his sacrifice. We could have used it something else. Like Mariah or, I don't know. Like, well, like Campy said. There's a huge column in the middle. Yes, but you will not be hitting for actor. I mean, you can. You can be the target. But maybe it's better to use Word Ballet Plus, doesn't it? Since it's full AoE. But that double S attack's gonna hit for a lot. It is. Someone just subscribed it and it's a Japanese person. Thanks for subbing. Also, Dark buffs dexterity so much that you're right. He probably is capable of killing these enemies. But there's just the problem with damage. So if you are bringing him, you should bring Mariah too. And Mariah gets benefit from love and charisma buffs. Yeah, it's an alternative strategy. Who could work well? Matriarch 3. Darky. I guess Jamil to give Scrum Guard and buff dexterity damage. Yeah, kinda. And Nama's daughter with her defense enhancement. That should be a good team. Darky can probably solve it all by himself. May take some time, but will work too. Other type of content that Leon does not shine. If it's just slash damage, but that's what I have. At least recover 1 PP per hit. Yeah, she would be able to use it every turn. Too many enemies to counter. Farnews has to take some breaks. Rupina should work as well. But the problem is that she does not scale. I don't know how much time she takes to kill. Let me go to the bathroom super fast. Also, to be honest, Polka could have handled that situation too. I imagine his counter is gonna do more than 100,000. Like, so many times that he gets to counter. And not just him, Liz can probably solo this. Depends, but Polka probably solos. But it's better to bring team buff, right? Yeah, bring someone like Golden Ball too. Golden Ball, it's amazing for this. Many of the attacks are endurance based. Bring Golden Ball, Polka. You can also bring, you know who? Another character that counters all the time. The second Bertrand. Although he does not do much damage. I brought Socho because I didn't know how much HP they had. So when I learned that they have plenty of HP, I knew Socho was not the best in slot. But since we won first try, a win is a win. What do you think it's better there, does it? Polo or row attacks? I guess row will hit more. It only does not hit two enemies. The ones on top and bottom. Polo will hit less. I guess. Not sure. All these enemies are annoying. They are just, you know, a hindrance. Just slowing you down. Whoa, triple hit. Higuan's gonna revive and use a fast attack. But they resist. Well, still dead. Now this is what we call revenge. Ah, only one more stage before another boss. This 30 gems. 30 gems. At least I got enough to pity my Nawal's daughter. Ah, these enemies are weak to Shadow and Slash. I saw Kaltner for news earlier. Yes, I was using for news. I didn't know how much HP these enemies had. Guys, why don't they just allow us to see the HP of the enemies? That would be so good, and they don't lose anything by allowing this. The enemy evaded Creator. Creator has very good accuracy. Next boss is pretty annoying. Oh yeah? You already defeated? Okay, he's for two elements, Slash and Pierce. Let's check the next boss then. Tiki says I'm stuck on 160. You were pretty high, Tiki. I had to stop for the day. 150. Next boss. Oh, Kazinsi again? Human form? Human Kazinsi. Now he can charm. Pierce and Sun. Well, let's bring the Kazinsi squad we used before. Still weak to the same things, right? Let's see if it works. Copy says I'm stopping on 155. Ah. Is it that hard for you to stop? Zinsi. Cat butt. Didn't try. I see. done. Oops, Tornado Blade Dark is dead. I will have to restart. I should also change the formation pretty soon because it is fully offensive. I was using to just make things faster. But maybe Rising Phoenix X should be used here instead. Let me just run once. If it doesn't work, I'll change for a defensive one. So 155 is another human version of the 7 heroes. 1.3k. Thanks, Kazinsi. The attacks he uses are different. He uses word as well. Yeah, forget about this. Forget about this. Darky just died easily. Let's use a different formation. I guess I'm gonna buff Dexterity this time. But most of his attacks are physical, right? He doesn't have shadow damage, or does he? Yeah. Crazy how Halloween Princess White Rose Saruin even old now walls to usable on hard challenges. Saruin for farming. Yeah, they broke some rules in the game, so that's why they are still so good. They have stuff that are unique to them. I believe that's better to just bring Tigers than here. But this formation also comes with other types of problems. Let me try a Rising Phoenix X first. Oh, this is kind of... No. This is not good. Bye, Subir. It was nice to see you. Welcome, Polka. Or do we bring Leon? Or we should remove someone like Darky? No. Leon, no. Not gonna bring Leon. Who was I thinking about bringing anyway? Polka, right? Yeah, Polka. Bringing Lord Farneus. I did, Angelo. I finished one stage with Lord Farneus. Slash SaGa RS. His damage not even the worst part of this fight. Live steal, right? Folks. Matry. And we protect White Rose. Matrak will switch. The buff will be peace instead of victory. Yeah, that's alright. Hello, Joyce Mango. Welcome. Hey, Shar, just got back from vacation. Did I miss any important and black updates? No, you did not. We just got a new tower. And that was a very short vacation, Joyce Mango. How many days you got? 1 week? There's no M Black. There is an old man. There's Dentarg. There's a bow guy that cosplay like Titus or Roxas from Kingdom Hearts. I don't know, I'm still unsure. And there's this new tower, 200 floors. That's kind of all the updates we have. It didn't call you, Angelo. You were always lurking, didn't know. I will have a problem with Joe. Wait, what? 1,000? Holy hell. He's also a human, Kazinsi. Sadly, those other two attacks are not. So Bloody Harvest will be. We will need to debuff Kazinsi intelligence. Yeah, because this is not playing around. He's not. Damage is insane. Golden Dra- this hits for a lot. And buffing intelligence all the time. Life steal again. He double removes LP every turn? Huh. Paralyze strategies is how I've been beating the bosses. You're trying to paralyze all of them? For 150. You have to play around, but it works. Robin Gal. I heard the wrong attacks with you. I can use this sparkling eyes here and then... No. Pretty fun, right? Yeah, pretty fun. It's not Golden Dragon Plus that gives Moralia. Yes. Wait, what? 1,000? Now we need to change this. There are some problems here. My squad was new in D, Glow X Rock, Rouge, Vassalt, and Wicked Witch. You were really trying to paralyze the boy. Ruby should work well, huh? For 150 resistance to paralyze. You didn't hand Matchwork? No. I'm thinking about something here. Intelligence debuffs. Robin Goud needs something else besides this. Oh, also, why is she using this type of equipment again? What type of attack should I use? Spectacle Portal. My Crimson Flare is not updated. Or maybe just remove Robbing altogether. This time, maybe Shira will be enough. Shira or... Shira debuffs STR and Agility, right? While... Building debuffs other stuff. What about bringing both? Instead of White Rose? Or do we need White Rose? I need an intelligence buffer. Where are my intelligence buffers? After some turns, even D was paralyzing. 450 doesn't seem much then. Rabbit. I don't have Rabbit Lenore. Let me think about my intelligence debuffers. My best ones. Robbie Girl does debuff, but after that... Genie. He doesn't have her, maybe Halloween Cat. I do have Halloween Cat. Katarina debuffs intelligence. Halloween Cat? You mean Halloween Cat? Okay. Not Katarina. Halloween normal cat. Okay, so I'll try to do what you guys are saying. Human Kazinsi. Let's bring Ruby into the party. I'm gonna bring Minstrel. I'm gonna bring you and D. I'm gonna bring the last version of Rouge, because he stacks, he does plenty of damage. I'm gonna bring Ruby. That's it. Zosma, sure. Yeah. If I went with the same squad, then yes, it would be better. But now I'm trying a Ruby squad. Let's do it. Is one Rouge. SaGa from Sheer One. No. What is the best step for this guy? Does not seem like I have very good one. Let me see if there's some that I can enhance. No. I have others. Instead of Minstrel, I can bring... Who I'm still not bringing here? Minstrel is another wheel debuffer with numbling sound. Who else? Vassal to Rock. Vassal debuffs 2 times. You know who gonna debuff Will? Farah. No, she has a very bad cycle. Wish Katarina had a way to debuff. Vassalt is a premium one. Minstrel does not self-buff. Which one here is good on the job and also does good damage? Or maybe another buffer, like token. Let me see if Fight Token is good. Oh my gosh, how could we forget about Maximus? How might Maximus? How could we? The right way to do this is to equip the stones that decreases paralyzed resistance, but I will still try without it. Max who? You know who we're talking about, Angelo. You know pretty well. Root Shadow Chains. Ruby Fire Hat. Noel's daughter will get Water Festival. You know, Vic. All Might Maximus. You can sustain Kazinci, I'm pretty sure, but I don't know, he can buff his intelligence so many times. Maybe a buff breaker will be a good option as well. Mystic Acelus with her critical against human attacks? No, she has to use Rising Nova Plus. Let's hope we can survive some turns with this squad. Also, wrong formation. Totally wrong formation, it's Anima String. We are on the half of the tower, 150. Change formation, let's go for Anima String. Get here, you get here, and that's it. There's some method to survive. Let's use Metric Shield. Ruby needs to trigger her debuff right on start. Maybe 2 turns it will be better. Turn 1, turn 2. I'm not trying to bring the stones yet. Let's see if we can do without the stones. Vampire Lady probably good here, buff break and innate dark resistance, and revives. Because he likes to kill people. I didn't see if we got that turn 1 wheel debuff. I hope. Agility buff. Nick says I can barely do it with stones. I will focus on doing that on turn 3. Oops, we are dead. I mean, Rouge is dead. And I'm still gonna try paralyze. But he's my paralyzer. No, I won't have enough. Remove what? Remove it, the debuffs. So, okay. Let's do it again. Stones, yeah, the paralyzed resistance stones. So we decrease the paralyzed resistance. Usually you do that with your Rouge and Ruby. Yeah, I'm gonna use Jellyfish Pumpkin on turn 1. Darkness Bolt. Fire Hat. First Resist. Dexter Team Wheel, but she didn't trigger her passive. Let's restart till we get that passive to trigger. She can debuff Wheel by 15% with her passive. %50 chance to debuff 15 value. I'm gonna use her energy Darkness Bolt here first, Fire Hat, at least on this turn. The next turn I will change already. She didn't trigger again. Oh. Still try. Because Incy chooses that agility or intelligence buffs when he attacks. What a crazy dude. Now Rouge is gonna do Shadow Chains, Fire Hat, First Reason. How is Kazin's intelligence? He could probably be a decent paralyzer like his original style tried to be. Not good enough. Forgot how much he exactly has, 100 or something. Huh, we already paralyzed. Already? Even before Water Festival? That was way easier than expected. Now it's just keep doing your Darkness Bolt now. Just gonna use Rising Flame. Yeah, it was pretty easy. I don't think we even need someone like Ruby. You can just use what's his name again? Strife. Sometimes Ruby debuffs will even further. Now it's finally time to use Ruby copy. Finally, you were complaining about that. Time to paralyze again, or else it will lose the paralyze effect. But is now already paralyzing? I didn't notice. Energy Bolt. Fire Hands. No, she's debuffing Will again. She was made for the scenarios. It's just that I wanted to do the traditional way, but she's paralyzing already. So let's just keep my Rouge doing damage. Rouge, I believe in you. Now I used an Energy Bolt instead of Shadow Chains, that was dead. Let's keep with that. As you can see, so I'm trying to do this boss 160 with Confuse. He's not having it. I had to use Paralyzed Holy Stones in SS weapons. I didn't need Senior Polanas, I guess, maybe because Ruby is helping more than normal. I also remember that High Token is buffing 2 times our intelligence, and he's fast, guarantees that we will be able to debuff. It seems like Kazinsi tries to stop you on the second turn, so you have to stack as much as possible to that point. In 160 you can use this exact same team. Let's do this. Let's keep through this hard stages. The nice thing, I just got Noah's daughter and she's already being used. I'm happy. You don't have Ruby or I token, Jiki. There's also another intelligence buffer. There is Kiting. I forgot the name of the other character. But without I token, just bring another wheel buffer. Does it not he debuff wheel on hit or something? I forgot. Yeah, I just look it up. 37% chance to debuff large value of wheel. Yes, debuffs 20%, I guess, or 25. Have to remember. But it's on chance. He's good if you don't have any other option. But he needed a real attack that debuffs wheel all the time. That's not bad. I kind of want to pull for a hint on the Endentire because you are a fan of his characters. You are looking for reasons, does he? I wonder how you are going. How are you supposed to do this fight? Sustaining. You can bring, you know, guard ups and intelligence debuffs stuff. Since I have Ruby, let's use Ruby. Still waiting for the see next banner. Vassalto is also a good one. If you're using Vassalto, I suggest you to use Vassalto on turn 2. Do you have Vassalto, Dicky? Because you are better off trying to paralyze on turn 2. So you have the full value of Vassalto. Place Vassalto in the front. Sustain with the LP drain. But he doesn't seem to have too much HP. Depending on RNG, yeah, if you focus on a single character, you just... They'll have to rely on RNG. You have Vassalto double wheel down. And then you don't do Vassalto turn 1, you use normal attack. Then turn 2, Vassalto, and all your wheel debuffers and your paralyzer in the end. You can even bring stuff that decreases the agility of your paralyzer so that he's the last one to attack. And place it on the middle of an UniverSe. Yes, Vassalto has been a main for this tower for me. He's great. Yes, I think he even does 3 time after time. 3 time? Maybe you should use parry copy. Try parry. Maybe solo with Amy. Amy technically can do it. How many times you need to reset? Don't ask me. Oh hey, analyze all the time. I use it. Why do you use parry? Here's some different strategies for you. Yes, I got poisoned and confused. Lol, died entirely. The target is dying from poison. Instead of using Ruby, you can use Vassalto in her place. Although she can debuff Will 3 times or even 4 times before my Rouge will paralyze. because she can trigger her will debuff 2 times by passive and 2 times by active. So yeah, Ruby is better than Vassal, but Vassal should be the next best one. $153. 2 more stages before the next boss. I have to go to the bathroom. I think I'm gonna make a sandwich. Let me just press the next button so I make the sandwich before we get to the new boss. Awesome water. Does it says when I go for will debuff lately I just bring Orluge in or new ND from the start, right? Yeah, and Orluge can be your paralyzer. And if you bring him with the paralyze the Prince of Stones, it just helps even more. Bolcon. Bolcon has... How to deal with Bolcon? Damage? Jiggy says I hit him with confusion and poison, but I could not keep up on him and he killed me after all that debuffing. Oh my, try again. Bring the stones. Maybe it was a bad luck with the stones. Looks like you're gonna need some confusion stones. Yeah. I just wanna try, but I don't think it's the way to do this. Volcon is pretty different this time, huh? Oops, why not jellyfish monkey instead of a normal attack? Just for curiosity, guys, I don't think this is gonna work. Maybe if my Ruby triggers 4 Ruby buffs? No, she didn't even trigger this time. $1K. Oh, we got a combo, maybe. But please don't kill Ruby. Whoa, 1.9K. Holy hell. Ah, she debuffed on passive. Didn't work. Maybe next turn. If it doesn't work next turn, I'm gonna try something else. Confusion. Ah, nice. Remove the debuffs. This doesn't look good. I may need to bring stones if I want to paralyze, or just do a different strategy like buffing Will. But both Horn attacks with both physical and magical attacks, from the looks of it. Let me check in. Plenty of blunt attacks, save for just some. These attacks of him are not even that strong. Remember, Shadow Chains is pretty weak. Racking's weak. Ultrasonic Wave does not do much damage. Hypnosis, Call Darkness is for sleep, does not do damage. Lullaby is for sleep, does not do damage. Sharpen. You have to defend against the physical attacks. And then buff your will to not get inflicted with ailments. But you can debuff his STR. They are all club-based attacks. You don't need... Yeah. But yeah, he also can remove debuffs. I'm gonna try just once more for fun. These sprites have been amazing, hope they keep it up, but I know they are from my brief glances in JP. This, yeah, amazing. It remembers Final Fantasy for me because the bosses always having this large, oops, used the wrong attack. Large sprites while the characters have small. It's also the same thing with Octopath Traveler. Large sprites for bosses, small sprites for characters. Okay, we debuffed Will with the first passive. But this guy doesn't seem hard like Kazinsi. You should just do something else. Maybe buff for Endurance with Golden Ball. Getting this in a combo just made it much stronger, but oh, look. Dead. It's a bit odd on Octopath throw. All bosses like a tower over your opponent's right. Talking about the size of the sprites reminds me of Final Fantasy VI. There's one time... Oh, we paralyzed it. We can keep this up, but we lost Nawal's daughter in the process. No one here revives. And Bokhon resists lightning and shadow. But it's weak to heat. I love Bokhon in SaGa stage. He uses yo-yos to interpret his marionettes in his human form or the demon. Did you win by paralyze as well? Hello, Mario Hardy. How are you, my friend? You have arrived. Are you working today? Just taking a rest? Yes, and it took forever because I was using mostly Shadow. Yeah, Rouge is not doing much damage here. But you can also use Fire Hat with Strife or Scorn. $100,000. He's cleansed it from paralyze because I was dumb. But I'm just going to get it paralyzed again. Yes, sir, but we have a major part shortage on work. This is my last night for the week. Then I'm off until the next. Whoa! That's nice. Matter time to play some gaming. 300,000 damage. Ruby is working. It's good to get some days off, Mario. I'm happy for you. Then I work Mom and Tues of next week. Then I'm off until the 29th. Very good, bro. We always need some rest. Again, we have Rising Flame. Whoa. Have another Rising Flame now. Actually, not yet. So, Shadow Chains, just to guarantee. Then I work on the 5, 6, 7 of December, and then I'm off into Jan. Oh, that is heaven, man. I will definitely be working on my videos for sure. You should. You have the equipment. You have the time. If you need help, just talk to me, bro. $250K. I was just about to say I'm gonna be picking your brain for sure during this time for some help. If I can help. You know that I'm also sometimes lost when doing my stuff. But if I have the knowledge, for sure. Then we just did it. Seems like paralyzing is the way to go. Or confusing. You help each other. That's the way of life, bro. More damage. Enough about me. How's the tower going? We're cleaning, getting close to the boss on stage 160 now. ZK says, who's the best confusion inflictor? I'm using Evelyn because she can also wield debuff and apparently poison the entire, but it's not reliable. You say Evelyn or Wicked Witch? To be honest, Wicked Witch will have the highest chance to confuse if you have Ohor on max level. She will have, because she can just debuff will. That will trigger her intelligence buff, and then you can choose the second turn, for example, to apply confusion, and her Ohor is the highest chance available if she just buffed herself before doing. Wicked Witch, so yeah, she's the best one. If you have some problems, it must be related to something else, not the Ohor spell. But is your Ohor level 99? His enemies. Yeah, level 99. You did manual. Try hard. I also did. I don't think there's anyone in this game that can inflict confusion with better rates. It may be related to the other characters that you're using. But I'll get there. You mean stage 160, right? Getting there. Mario says, I'm ashamed to say, Cher, but yesterday was my first time clearing a remembrance stage. I don't know how, but I just forgot about it. You did, but it's never too late to do. Don't worry, it's just a part of the game. These weapons don't make that much difference. Super Creator is good when he procs all of his punishments. Indeed, Willy. Though it's not a character that makes much difference, it's just so cool to have. I like this one. He also can confuse. You see that I don't even start with Fiat Lux with him. Because I don't have that Repent from his previous style. So I start with the weak attack, trying to inflict confusion. Xavier says, I just farmed the event stages and called it a day. You got the best rewards from events, just farming, you get gems. Yeah. If you don't care about the hardcore stuff, you still get enjoyment from the game. I believe there's two types of players, or even more than that. We start with the hardcores, then there's, even on the hardcores, there's more type of players than you think. There's the tryhards that try to clear stuff on the first day. I tried to, but, well, this tower was impossible because, well, the game updates 10 PM for me. It's pretty hard for me to do content on the same day. I only have 2 hours. But the next day I usually clear everything. Well, we are on next day. We will be able to clear today. We'll see. Greater courage you on remembrance. Death Master. Willie says right now it's slowly turning to Katarina and human female. The characters that carry you. Angelo says I like hardcore grinds. I'll complete hard content but I prefer grinding for status. People like to see status rising. Does he says what that CB came from? What do I mean CB? Come back? Complete hard content, prefer grinding, but it's always a status grind somewhere. Mife is getting better, getting a lot of more. Mife is strong for a Mothbender style. Oh, look at the sprite art of this Dantarg. Holy moly. Well, you want to inflict confusion Or Charm. You know what? Charm should be easy to inflict. But... oh man, Charm. Xavier says, my goals are more completeness for SaGa, so level 15 all characters, raising unit status, the smaller stuff. You are probably a perfectionist when you play RPGs, right? One of those that don't use Elixirs. Don't sell as equipments, keep one copy of each. Let me enter this fight and see what is here. Remembrance battle shows me when I'm weak when it comes to certain styles. Remembrance battle is more about long-time players. I got him with the poison confused again, finally. You did? Nice. Chance to buff agility. Chance to buff... wait. He can debuff my agility, buff his own. Can buff his STR. Weak attacks increases by extreme effect. So you cannot be weak to anything. I have to fix your weaknesses. To be honest, stun is a way too. You can stun this boss. Do we try to stun or charm? There is one problem with charm. You have to switch to Peon of Peace instead of Peon of Victory. Like... I will bring Miss Surfing here. It was kinda made for this fight. Did Miss Surfing here. Stun with rock or charm with other rock. But rock doesn't have high chance to stun, does she? The surfing has high chance with bubble pop. Yeah, you were right about Matcha. Now that I grinded her status, she's a stun machine. Her chance is low, but it's still insane, right? It's the cheapest attack that can stun a whole party. We also have Thunder of Veil to try to charm later. I don't know if this works, but we'll see. And she's fast. And she buffs intelligence, so eventually she beats other stun inflictors. Although Miss Surfing keeps buffing intelligence and charisma. For single targets, both Undine and Surfing are better, but for AoE, no one beats Matcha. No one beats Matcha on that. We didn't get many good stunners in a while. Hell, just a buffed wheel. $1.3k. The most recent rock has a chance to charm on her attacks. Yeah, with the attacks, that is the best method. She's already a mage, but she does not self-buff intelligence. That's the only bad thing about her. We debuffed Wheel again. I did something wrong here. Stun. Yeah, we were already stunning, but now Oz shouldn't have died. Better to bring Undine then. Should have used the shield metric. She's charming a lot of lineups for me to win. Nice. It had to skip that. I believe we can charm right now on the next attack with Miss Surfing. If I don't, I will probably die. Oh, we even got a combo. See? We will die. Yeah, this was a mistake. Then looks like the better strategy. It is, if you can afford. But I was dumb. I could not inflict charm. Maybe if I was using my water festival. 1 second, guys. Ooh, lol, like final destination for your ND. Even with the new style, she's destined to die. She has innate aggro. I also not changing the equipments for my characters. Maybe if I did change, she would not die so easily. This time we didn't debuff Wheel with Ruby. $1,500. Whoa. Still not time for stun. Next turn then. Yeah, we even debuffed my passive. Stun lock. We can even paralyze if we keep doing this. Let's see. Oh, not yet. How much resistance the entire has to paralyze? If it's not 999, we can go, it's 999. So forget about it. Reset time. Oh yeah, reset time. I had another stunner, I could try to charm. Attack it before me. Did we get any new announcement on reset? $300,000 again. They are all weak to fire. Seriously, I want to try to charm the target in the end. Imagine how wonderful would that be. Oh no! There was a mistake. Don't do this in home. Forget about charm. Nothing new, right, Lano? Thanks. All these people showcasing the characters on Ruby banner makes me feel stupid for stopping after I got Laura, the weakest character. She can be used for, I don't know, counter, but never found the character interesting enough. Yeah, 5 people combo. $310,000. Ruby. Of course I'm buffing, but still. Surprise me. Especially since she's debuffing, doing damage. So. Plenty of effects. The date has changed. I got a Halloween D on a single pull, thank goodness. No, the single pull, the only single pull on the banner? Don't tell me. Thanks, does he? It worked, right? Stun. I guess Matcha can stun as well, even with that low chance. I'm not so sure, but maybe. 1 sec. There's more people using Ruby on this, does he? You said all these people showcasing... Ah, the cards on Ruby banner means Iskander as well, right? How I wanted Iskander. Well, I'm gonna train my Mast and surfing and Undine. You should. I always have at least one of them trained. I guess Undine is always trained because I like that auto setup of Dexterity debuff and Yui heal. Will says, finally done with the banner, now I can work on her. I got silvered a few times, I can skip Tatiana. Tatiana is strong for members because of a lack of really good characters on club, but she by design is not great. I don't know how much we can value characters just for remembrance. It takes months to just max one weapon anyway. 45,000 gens are much better than just getting one weapon. Now I gotta hope for a real queen. I got Creep Zinzi. You want all characters, Lily? Are you a collector? And Ventus, that Buster Chase, kinda ridiculous. You know who loves Ventus? J-Prag. Are you still there, J-Prag? I know J-Prag loves Ventus. He uses Ventus always Good evening, Uflux. How are you? We are back on tower. Let me get my... Back. Willie says I'm a collector, but I do care to train it up and use them as indeed intended. Makes sense. I also like to use the characters when they are the best in slot. Might have been this video I saw on Reddit. I didn't check Reddit, I was trying to play blindly. I like this. J-Prag, yeah, I'm here. Ventus was a boss on the end today. Was proccing his 4S nuke every other turn. You are using him as a nuker? He also has that delay attack with triple S row, right? Or is it triple S column? I think it's row. Willie says, spent most of my time playing RS a lot. That's nice, Willie. If you find something that you enjoy, doesn't hurt any other. I play UniverSe a lot as well. Sometimes more than I thought. Oof, you can have your knife back. Knife? And the AI will always target the M for the nuke when the ads were up because he's slow. I collect but I don't train. Well, don't keep them train. You're only doing half the job, does he? Now for remembrance, it's still missing Strumiken. Same as me. But I did manage to win with very strange setup for Axe. Did you saw my live stream? ScherBR. Whoa. ScherBR reminds me of Soji. Wave Turks upon attack spear attacks we have access in his true version. Well, that's a problem. Confusion it is. Oh my. Charm is not working. Confusion. Hey Char, when you release the next video with updates to the tier list? That's a tough question. It's also part of the reason why I'm super anxious recently, because I wanted to make the role tier list, but I just can't. I tried many times to start a new layout, and that thing's just monstrous. There's too many characters in this game to make a tier list with just 2 people, me and SaGa, and it's a colossal effort, and I even question myself if I'm doing things right. So you guys will have to have a little patience with me. I want to make a good job, but on the same time, I don't know if I'll ever be able to make a full, perfect roll tier list. If I'm just keeping with the same format we have, it has issues, but at least that one I can. Maybe if I just focus on that, I can update it soon. RS, probably the most time I spent on gacha. I don't feel like I'm so weak. A lot of times. Yeah, you can always find ways if you know who to pull, if you don't summon for the same types of things you have, like, well, choose buffers and some tanks, some utilities and things like that. Maybe just top 5 units per roll. Still brings a lot of problem because of the rolls. People were asking single target damage, long fight damage, AoE damage for 9 different types. And then healers, tanks, support, buff, debuff, heal, debuff, all values for debuffs, and it gets so big. So many cards, they release like 30 new styles a month. This game does not stop as well, we have content almost every day to cover. Yeah, I really try, guys, but it also brings me a lot of anxiety. I'm like that, I have this problem. I don't know how to fix this. Creators top tier and love debuff, that I know. He's the only character there. I'm thinking about something here. ScherBR is weak to slash and lightning. Maybe bring the old man. Slash. I don't know if the confusion is the best approach. I can try to just do it at least once because I have Ruby, but I don't think it's the best way to handle. So the best confuse inflictor is, well, Evelyn, but Evelyn won't be able to self-buff. With such a large cast, I almost think purely following the promoted content in terms of best releases of the month and digest per quarter or so. Yeah, I believe that the best thing I do is the reviews, not exactly the tier list. The tier list is just a way to observe how characters evolve or devolve towards time. So you see, oh, these characters are not that useful anymore, new releases are getting better, but the best content is the reviews, in order to understand the character mechanics and if they are worth pulling or not, depending on the situations. And that's already a tough job to recommend things, because we know that you can only PD once per month, for example. But if I keep doing the old format, I can. The problem is making the full roll tier list. That's an insane job. Am I missing someone from the confusion part? Who else can confuse? Johan... Poison. My new cat is just screaming. I don't remember any other better confuse inflictor than... well... Evelyn. And the problem is that I don't have Wicked Witch, so I won't be able to self-buff. Another confusing inflictor is... well, Ray. Ray can confuse, but Ray is only small chance. Evelyn has... this Evelyn self-buffs if the enemy is weak to Shadow, but... it's not weak to Shadow. Dang, Maddie and Khalid using to who people think about when things are slash and lightning weak, I'm sad. Yeah, now we have plenty of characters. I don't envy your position. Yeah, can't Apollo confuse? Apollo confuse? He can paralyze. Confuse. Maybe his ass style, I don't remember much. No, he can poison. You know who can confuse Creator, but his small chance he does not self-buff, it will not be enough. It's either Ray, because she self-buffs, or... Evelyn. Since Evelyn has high chance... Maybe. Orluge also self-buffs, but Orluge... yeah, why not Orluge, right? You will debuff Will on start. Keeping a tier list accurate and up to date with only 2 people honestly is gonna be impossible, sure. Don't put that much stress on yourself. You can review videos or what people come to see and how you grade. Yeah, I really believe that, at least I want to believe that this is the best thing I do. I remember some people just commenting about, oh, he places this character here, he places this character there, and another person was saying, I summoned for Getter because I look on the tier list. No, the tier list is just a simple product. The main thing is the review, is where it explains if you want the character or not. I said on the review that Getter was only useful for those that didn't have any other Silver Light user. But then there will always be persons that don't understand how the tier list works. Even if you write with big letters on the video, people will still not understand. So Sparrow is so good for town. Sparrow is so good. Period. I want to summon for him Neoflux, but I don't know if I need. Or you know, gems are pricier now in Brazil. And Sparrow is on a banner that I don't want to summon for. Maybe we'll get a better chance on a better banner later. Podcast would be nice though. Oh, a podcast. I was thinking about that exactly, Doze. And I said on my past live streams that I'm trying to change the way I speech in videos, especially on videos, on reviews, on the last reviews, but no one noticed. So no one noticed the way I do it. But I'm trying to change the way I speech. I still don't have any partner to make podcasts. I mean, someone that I recognize myself in to talk about other stuff, JRPGs or even I don't know, UniverSe. I didn't want to make a podcast for UniverSe because I don't know if there's so many things to talk about UniverSe, you know. I wanted more about RPGs in general. I will see for the next turn. Our illusion with normal will have a higher chance of making this work. High Paralyze, Medium Confuse, lots of Pierce Weak. Oh yeah, High Paralyze Neoflux. Medium Confuse. And he even buffs Intelligence with 2 different passives, Neo. Very good. Whoa! I know SaGa will be on board at least. SaGa doesn't speak much. I don't even know SaGa's voice. What character should I aim for on Halloween Party Night banner? But then it's exactly what I was saying on Changing Man. The review explained the best character. You were asking about the tier list, and now you're asking about the best character. I'm confused. Deciding which character to pull usually on banners depends on the characters you have access to. That's why the reviews compare characters to other ones in the past, so that you can check your box and see, oh, this character will add into my party. This other one will not add as much. The best character from the Halloween banner is Nawal's daughter, the one I'm using here, but she also depends on having the past version, because she's a meta character useful in many scenarios. But if you don't have the past one, I cannot recommend you to pull on the banner, and it's a double investment. Will I keep using Ultrasonic Wave? No, let's keep doing other stuff too. I haven't looked on the tier list outside of when I initially started this game, and that one live stream share dedicated to the tier list. Yeah, it's more about, you know, people just checking the changing position for characters, those that got stronger, those that are being demoted because the content is changing towards a different direction. It's more about these things. I don't think that a tier list is that useful. And I create it. See, I cannot lie. I don't think it's that useful. But it's another type of content that people search for. You know, people search for this type of content when they are new players. New players learn a lot from tier lists. You don't use tier lists for knowing which one should pull for and change it, man. That's exactly what we were talking. You should never use a tier list to decide on which character to pull. You always check the reviews. Tier list is only to check the passing of time. Is your basement after all? So just not on my basement. He's been talking in his recent videos. He's been talking? I don't know. Recently and he was not talking. I need to check his live streams. Lano is saying, the only reason why I continue playing this game is because I accidentally ran into Cher's content when I was still new. Thanks for saying that, Lano. Thank you. Well, I don't want people to get addicted to gacha or gambling. I always say that. But if you're enjoying the game, more props to you, and just be careful. Gachas can lead people to ruin. Victor says hello chat and share. Welcome Victor. And Mario says what's up. J Prax says he talks a lot. I have to check the stuff that I get to eat my sandwich. Have to check. I didn't check his recent live streams, only 1 month and a half ago or something. It's not because I don't want to watch, guys. It's just that I have this stand in creating content that I don't really watch much stuff unless people direct me towards that. Because I really enjoy playing this game blindly, and sometimes when you see live streams, you see types of strategy and stuff that you end up copying because, well, once you know, you know. And part of the reason why I enjoy doing stuff is because of the unpredictability of things. So I like theory crafting. It's part of me. I said before playing this game, I was doing actually text-based content for Valiant Force. I was the most content creator, and I did write long essays about characters in that game. There didn't have any JP version, so you either know or you didn't about the characters. So it was even harder to justify suggesting characters for people, but then I loved that part. So that's why I don't watch many other streamers. There's also not much time to do so. I barely have free time, and when I have free time, I sometimes play something to relax, or try to plan other stuff outside the universe. New Flux says, I agree that a tier list is way too subjective to be very useful. The only must-haves are Metroid, Neon, and Kurt. Everyone else is completely optional. Art. Actually, add Polka there. I think he's on almost the same levels. I mean, well, he's not on top 1 or top 2, but as close as he gets. Never even heard of Kurt. It's not a good character, it's just a joke. A public debate about the game is always healthy, I think. Why I've been pushing a podcast. A public debate, but you mean a live podcast? Not a recorded one. Funny that we can fight the bosses again. Nice. Either way. Which is why I suggest having other CCs on. What do you mean CC? I'm not so familiar with some sentences. CC. Oh, creator. Not the same ones every time. I'm not familiar with podcast stuff. I don't listen to podcasts. I saw some podcasts that was video based here and there, but I have a problem with attention span. Sometimes I lose attention stuff because of ADHD. I easily get lost. Just one that feel passionate about subject. We got 10 tickets for the gacha inside a gacha. Oh my god. 10 tickets. Made my life. What do you think about Polka New Flux? Would you add it as well? Gali says, I'm leveling up my old man disarm on Olosi's attack. Really fun so far, since I never had an active counter style except for news. He's extremely defensive, huh? And can even do good damage. And the podcasts I listen to, there is one guy here in Brazil that makes one. I mean, I was never too much into it. Although I find it pretty interesting, I just don't know if I understand it too much. But there's this one guy and this other team of 5 people that I did listen to and could just absorb. Just a suggestion. No, but you're right, does it? And I like to hear feedback. Thanks. New Flux says, I don't know if RS is enough to talk about it itself. Maybe a forum that covers multiple gachas and share can be the RS rep. A forum. One of the things that I was thinking when about doing, you know, a podcast or stuff, is that, you know, there is, what's the name of that game again? That has plenty of collabs. Let me check the name. It's a 2D game as well. A 2D game. Let's see if I find the name. 2D gachas. You said that you like that, the forum suggestion, but forum... I don't understand how much we can add by having forum, because Discord, it's already available, and Reddit also works similarly to a forum. What do you guys mean by that? Ah, the forum is just a means of gathering people for a podcast. Another thing is that how many people can I get into a podcast? Not everyone likes me. I don't know much about why and the reasons. I think that sometimes people hate you just because you exist. It's not really a podcast that I know that does that. I was talking about a podcast and there's this guy that covers JRPGs, Super Derek. He has a podcast with a friend while he opens new topics. Sometimes he reads the chat and comments about the weekly JRPG content stuff. But he follows a guide. Yeah, that one that we talked about before. The other one is called Booba Fish, I guess. Booba Fish. He covers a gacha. This is Booba Fish. Let me open YouTube now. It's Booba something. I think it's Booba Fish, but... Forgot the name of the game. How can it be? Such a bad memory. Buddha Fish. Yeah, he covers a game called The Last Claudia. Last Claudia, yeah. But Last Claudia doesn't have that many updates. Look, his last video was 12 days ago. 12 days ago. That's plenty of time. I have content for 2 videos a day on UniverSe, and then making the podcast as well. That's why I would not know exactly what to talk about. Yeah, his last video was 12 days ago. But he had a live stream, but it was for slots. I think it's something inside the game. Slots, yes, indeed. That it's like a podcast as well. And he only appears on screen, but there's some friend talking to him. Oh, rock bouquet. And she cannot charm. This is the first time that she doesn't charm, right? Does have the 5 weakness. Most of her attacks are physical. Here's phased. Most, but not all. 100 petals. Morale up. It's not the damage. 3 flower is not even that strong. Umbra 11 is. This can kill. But these are the 2 attacks. All the other are just pierce. But always suggests stuff, does he? Even if I don't start doing, I'm always thinking about. I want to take some steps forward. Maybe if Discord had text-to-speech or something, but I listen to podcasts while I work. You mean for the people that are typing stuff and then it appears during the podcast? I guess I'm gonna do a different approach this time. Cards that are resistant to pierce and do slash damage. I'm gonna see that. Slash damage. Well, Beauty will be here. Sort by resistance to pierce. Well, she's human, but Dark can still do shadow. Jamie has slash as well. I'm gonna bring Jamie. Mostly listen to your videos and live streams like they are podcasts, hence my suggestion. You're not the first one to say something like this as well. Slash. Who is good for slash here? This final emperor can inherit slash attacks. Oh, there's no other one here? Mikhail. Oh, slash, we should bring Leon, of course. But something strange, we need more endurance buffs then. Will. I think our SRS has a relatively older player base who are working full-time, and podcasts are just a convenient form of content to consume for us. Do you also listen to some live streams like podcasts, Newflux? That's good to know. And if someone else here also do the same, please tell me. I would like to know. Of course I have to bring polka. I don't need, well, wired up. From Jamie, we can just do damage. I can get golden ball. Never got into the habit of listening to podcasts. They just don't attract me, don't know why. Neoflux says, yeah, sometimes listen to live stream, I miss like a podcast. That's good to know, thanks for saying. Since most of the attacks are physical, well, Golden Ball will suffer from this because she has a fast attack, but besides, I guess it should work. I'm late, but I'm here. Yes, Double G, how are you? Decided to pull? I need to bring Pierce resistance. Pierce. You're gonna get this proof of Port Tower. Golden Ball is a romancing saga. Yeah, our original. We should also bring ailments resistance accessories. Yeah, we can focus on a lot of pierce resistance. Guess they are all equipped. Oh, safe for Gmu. I have a perfect weapon for Gmu. Who's gonna use a Titan suit? Golden Ball? I guess. I used to listen to a Genshin Theory Crafting podcast and I was like, damn, I wish RS had one of these. Theory craft about the squad compositions or about the future releases? Syrup. What to inherit with Jemu? Same as Rag Robin, there's nothing to inherit. Also, I'm using the wrong metric. Don't know why, but yes, I am. Both and even lore stuff. I had suggestions to talk about lore of UniverSe and older Romancing Saga games. The thing is, I don't understand much about it. I don't. For UniverSe, I need to watch the story mode. And for the other games, I didn't play with all characters and stuff. I don't know much about the background story. I was always a fan of many SaGa games like SaGa Frontier 1, SaGa Frontier 2. Well, indirectly, I also liked the... What's the name of that game again that was supposed to be SaGa Frontier 3? But these were the... What's the name of the game again? I know cutscenes skip per minute. I actually skip the cutscenes because I think people may just not want to see my live streams. Forgot the name. The Last Remnant. The Last Remnant. SaGa Frontier 1 and 2. The Last Remnant. Yeah, these are the games that I know the most. I played Romancing Saga Stream way later, more because of Free Universe. Deflect. Oh, nice. Blurry Needles. Jamie has a normal attack with Pierce, but the good attacks are Slash as well. Like the Streaming Pierce, but I'm gonna save for later. Don't even need to heal. Yeah, I prepared myself for this fight. I should not use Ki. Rock is barely doing damage. Barely. Stab in the back. Ah! Should have brought Monica, poster girl. The buff intelligence, but Rock Bouquet does not use many spells. I'm even gonna use Tubelate Phoenix. I can still save it. No one is in danger here. Blurry Needle fight. Triple Strike. AP Blade. And she's buffing her dexterity like a mad girl. But you are right, Neoflex. I was thinking about that. Most of the long-time players that we have are kind of older fans of the franchise. Stream Pierce, Steelblade Phoenix, Beast. The people that stick around are usually the hetero gamers. Robo-K can instant Q. She buffs her dexterity, I buff my end. Should have brought Creator. She's a recovering. We're always finding a reason to use Creator. I found the thing. This is a win. Hit the nail in the head. Because, you know, hetero gamers love sprite art. This game is full sprite art. My cats are fighting again. Oh my god. It's Bertina. She hates the new cat. She just doesn't accept. I think it's jealousy. All day she just shows thief and I don't know. I barely can stand this. The sound is terrifying. It's jealousy. Well, yeah, but wish she at least pointed it happier when she... There's too much animation for you. So many counters from Polka. Snipping. Rock Bouquet will probably be dead on the next turn. Or if not the next turn, the other one. I know we should not be using Overdrive on Tiger's Den, but hey. We're gonna finish it now, right? Snipping motherfucker. Yeah, it seems to be a stance. It's like a counter stance, I guess. Nah, we don't have enough damage to kill Rock Bouquet now. We're gonna take plenty of damage just because. But Liam with a quick draw next turn will kill. Deflect. Umbra Levin. Buffet SCR again. Also, why Jamil enough Final Emperor? Impress. Final Impress. Because Jamil also has slash damage. Streaming Pierce is very strong for only 6 VP. And Jamil has resistance to Pierce. Very high resistance. I think that Impress has more resistance to Slash. Yeah, it's totally jealousy. Look. She hates the new cat because she's afraid of him taking her place. You're not gonna lose your place, routine. I guess next one is no. Let's keep going. And it seems like we won't be able to get to the end. How many? These fights can be long. Because we will be going up to midnight. There's only 1 hour left. It's not enough to get to the end. Someone was saying that noise is hard. I think I saw in Discord. But I have been thinking a lot, Duzzy, about the next steps. I was observing. I mean, there's one thing that I love in life. It's you should learn by your mistakes, right? But you should also learn from someone else's mistakes. That is even better. So I was kinda watching and checking other gacha creators' career on YouTube, and especially those that failed because of bad decisions and stuff. And I have been trying to understand what can lead some stuff to go south. And usually, yes, covering the wrong games, and it's so hard for them to move from one to another. Many gacha creators just kind of lose because they want to content create for something else, and then algorithm hates that. YouTube algorithm is crazy, and if people skip 1, 2, 3 videos, it doesn't send in anymore. So if you create content for 2 games and that person only plays 1, it eventually stops seeing content. There's so many things that I think about. When I create videos and they are like remembrance battles that not everyone watches, but I still make them, If someone skips 3 of them, they have high chances of not seeing my review unless the review starts getting like 1k views. YouTube likes that. Let's say that you skipped many videos of my channel, but then one of my videos get plenty of views, and then YouTube will try to send that video to you, even if you skipped many. Most gacha CC I watch make content for multiple games. Tell me one. Default says 190 to 200 is more crazy floor. Oh yeah. On floor 150, Noel buffed every time he gets attacked. 150, we went past so much. There's FG3000. FG3000 never stays in a single game. It's actually also more about the memes than just gaming. Yeah, he makes more first impressions and covers special events. I used to watch his videos, but now I just don't watch many gacha anymore. It's just like I don't plan on covering gacha for my life. It's too unstable. I'm happy that UniverSe is actually a game with good chances of staying alive, even in this world of so many gacha games. It's funny, like I was saying in another live stream, that we live in a world where Final Fantasy VII game, like First Soldier, I know that game is not good, but still, it's a Final Fantasy product in service, but we can still play UniverSe. Who would have thought that? Even Star Ocean died in 1 year. Star Ocean is more known than Romancing Saga. See, I like Masanori Ishikawa because I'm pretty sure he's also responsible for keeping this game alive. It's not just about the sales or anything. It's more about, I don't know, keeping the SaGa franchise alive. Ishikawa has a plan. That's why we see so many remasters and stuff. You know, it's kind of something like preservation of art. People in the past, they just, you know, download the ROMs and just collect games. But gacha games can also be used to expose people to the franchise, and I do believe that's what they do. And also by remaking and remastering games, they keep them, you know, relevant. And I do believe that's part of the idea behind all the games we are getting. Masanori Ishikawa-san. FG3000, Vulcan, Zoxaskun, Buncha Genshin. This is the creator for Genshin. Vulcan and Zoxaskun, I also recognize the names. Zoxaskun even mentioned me before. He was covering a game that I didn't play, forgot, and it was actually one that you talking about with hip hop soundtrack, pretty cool. Vulcan, he's more like FG3000, he covers gacha news, right? Sometimes he's covering the next big thing, like Goddess of Victory. I'm totally not playing this game. Yeah, that's it. That's like 10 videos about Goddess of Nike. That's something that would never work for me because I have anxiety issues, and every time I have to start covering a new thing based on hype, will make me anxious. Also, you don't have time to build the video the way you want to. You have to rush to get the views in. This hype community, because everything gets old super fast. I'm not blaming the creator, I'm just saying that it's needed because people want information. They make it fast because people want it fast. SaGa Poco used it to cover 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross, my main game before RS, now he covers Genshin. Yeah, I also believe that they, some of them are afraid, like me, to cover anything besides gacha. And the reason is just that it's more about the urgency of the information. They know how to handle fast information, but then if you want to make, you know, JRPG news or reviews or anything else, there's a big market with big content creators and, well, there's a lot of competition there. And that's why they changed to another gacha. Maybe because they love, I know, but not every single creator loves gacha. They sometimes create just because it's something that gives money, gives views. Seven Deadly Sins Grand Cross. Used to play that game. It was a game ahead of its time. The graphics, my cell phone could not handle. I tried to install the game. SaGa is pretty similar to you though. He only covers one game at a time. Oh yeah, SaGa Poco. I never heard about his name before. This one I didn't. SaGa Poco. SaGa. A different name. Oh, but he's covering Genshin. 142k subs. My god. I just don't like Genshin. It's more about my tastes. I usually prefer to play games that are turn-based. Yeah, he's covering Genshin. That's another one that's a big sea of creators, but there's enough community to have like 100 creators and they don't absorb each other. He streams on Twitch. Many people do. They don't want to, well, use the same platform for streaming and videos, but I guess now YouTube is fixing some of the problems with the algorithm. Because when you click on a channel, you see the playlist, the community, the videos, the shorts, the streams. They are not sharing the same visibility anymore. Also, Noel is here, right? Noel is weak to blunt, attacks with slash and blunt. Most of the attacks will be slash. And because he's weak to blunt, of course, we're going to use Leon again. Since this time he attacks with mostly slash attacks, I guess we can bring Fire Impress this time. Yeah, we shall. But all the other characters are just the same, we will not change it. Where is it? I'm pressing on group 1. And how about Genshin? How is their content release? I mean, does it have new events like every 3 days? Because, for God's sake, UniverSe has new contents every 2 days sometimes. Every 2 days. Slash and blunt. Oh, Rag Robin, you gonna need the best things here. I think I'm gonna give you the proof of work tower. Now there's more like every 2 weeks, so you have better breaks, right? Lisa has been watching and chatting this whole time. I should probably play some games tonight. Good one. gaming is relaxing as well, right? Rag Robin does not need inheritance. We have the party. Most games has new content every 2-3 weeks from what I've seen. Yeah, Neil, I was talking about Booba Fish. I guess he makes content every 2 weeks because that's how the game that he covers works. But UniverSe is not like that. I was also seeing some people commenting on my video saying, oh, there's new content almost every 2 days, and that's why I love UniverSe. I guess some people like UniverSe because of that. There's always something to do, there's always new characters, there's always something to discuss. That is good, I guess. It's a good thing. Who is this guy? Second time you mentioned it. Ah, Booba Fish, right? Buddha Fish. He covers that game, forgot again the name, Last Cloudia. He covers Last Cloudia. He's an example of success. He started covering this game when it was already running and had already some YouTubers, but then it seems like it stopped it. Many of them just didn't cover the game anymore, and he took that as an opportunity to start his channel. Buddha Fish, it's B-O-O-D-A Fish. Buddha, yeah, like exactly the first you said. Seems like a cool guy, but I don't play Last Cloudia. I think someone mentioned him to me, and then I got to know. Caution, what is Noah gonna do on Caution? Do we use the Imperial Shield? I am gonna. Zanshin. Ah, counter stance. Cyclone Kick. He also buffs STR when gets hit, like Polka. Last Wind Revolver. We can just resist damage. We really can. These teams are pretty safe, but yeah, I do have this support. Golden Ball, Polka, Mian, Matriarch. Noah is pretty resistant at least. J-Prax says, I'm out for the night. Have a good night, everyone. Share. Thanks, J-Prax. Have a good night. Good rest. Mario says, man, I cannot wait to get this night over so that you have more free time. Crystal Blade. Lunar Blade. So many attacks. Whoa! Buddha Fish. Okay, yeah, Last Cloudia seemed very interesting, but I just didn't like the RTS type gameplay on a small phone. It's more like Star Ocean 2 mobile. The gameplay is totally Star Ocean 2. Totally. They even seem to just try to recreate the engine. Lock on. It's not exactly RTS, it's more action, yeah, action oriented. Peace, does a have a good night. Oh, you said peace for J-Prack. You also said that you were going to play. Yes, sir. Only 8 hours tonight. Nice. Tomorrow we may have another live stream because I don't think we're gonna reach the top. These fights take so much time. See, we are buffing STR from Noel with every hint of Leon. We may need a buff breaker more than we would need Golden Ball. Yeah, this is gonna be dangerous. Is the new Star Ocean RPG or mobile game? No, the new Star Ocean is a console game. I was talking about this Last Claudia. Last Claudia plays like Star Ocean 2. Yeah, for JPRAC, but yeah, do my weekly bosses in Genshin and watch, listen to the rest, and work tomorrow. Well, this node should be on max STR. I think I will use Overdrive now. And Piano Protection. I think I use a normal attack with 2 characters. What a waste. Peace for you. Peace for you too, does he? Have a good rest. Yeah, I use a normal attack with 2 characters. What a waste. Muscular memory. Yaksha Flash. Deflect. Oh, nice. We counter because this is 4 hits. Most of the attacks are single target. That's why we are alive. There's a demo out, Mario. Have you heard anything about it, Cher? The new Star Ocean? Yes, yes. I'm a fan of Star Ocean series. I played 1, 2, 3, 4. I like 2 and 3. 1 as well, but it's more of bare bones game. Why am I missing? Impressions are mixed. Yeah, it's a AA game. Even for it's a no franchise, the new release is not AAA. You saw a little tired, brother? You say I? Oh, Juice Mango, thank you so much. I can already see on the top. November grinding. November climbing. Thank you so much. Let me properly thank you. I'm a little tired today because I had to solve some real life stuff, but it'll be better soon. Thanks so much, Joyce. You are a fan as well, Mario? I see. Some people love it, some won't even give it a chance. Many SaGa, many Square Enix games are getting this treatment. I believe that it's also the reason because they just can't stop releasing new games. So many new games. People don't even have the time to play them all. Star Ocean just released it. It was Valkyr Elysian. Now there's Tactics Ogre. Then there's Front Mission. They don't stop. 5 was apparently, but I did play 5, but it was not that good. Yes, it wasn't. So many bugs with the camera. You can't even see what's happening most of the time. Ariane says, I've been playing this game 5 months and I'm not even understanding how the buff works. Done research using wheel, gear, buff, etc. and it's not working. You mean how debuff works? Let me try to explain. When you debuff, you apply a value. The value depends. If it's small, on the description of the skill, it's 15%. If it's medium, it's 20%. And if it's large, it's 30%. But it loses 25% of the value every turn. So if it's 30%, for example, it will lose 25% of the value. And then till we reach 0. After turn 4, it's 0. But you can stack the buffs the same way you can stack buffs, but both will lose value, the decay. This is the name of the effect. So there's plenty of bosses that has a mechanic called Defy Weakness that will cleanse all the buffs you apply. So they get back to 0, neutral ground, and you have to reapply. This is part of the mechanics of this game. Gonna head out, guys. Gotta get ready to start to work. Good night, Mario Hardy. Have a good job. See you later. The pussies in the rank of the skill also affect the buff value, right? Yeah, that's right as well. The skill level starts on 1, so small, it's 10%. And when you reach max, small becomes 15. That is level 99. Medium starts with 15 and gets to 20. Large starts on 20 and gets to 30% on max value when you reach level 99. I guess this kind of explains it, but if you have any other curiosity, you can join our Discord server. There's always people helping out there. Alice Gomal revives and revenges. Demon didn't grab me, but I enjoy 5 and enough to finish, so I'll play the new eventually. Oh, so you finish it. Nice. I played a little, does he? Kinda like it. But my problem was with the camera. We're gonna die. We're gonna die. We died. On a mob stage. Please like the video. Good night, Mario. Yeah, I'll be leaving pretty soon. I guess the next boss is the last one I'll do today. We'll have to finish tomorrow. How many? 3 hours and 21 minutes. But I also want to play the new Star Ocean, does he? More than I want to play Valkyrie Elysian, because it's made by Tri-Ace, and I know they always make good battle systems. While Valkyrie Elysian kinda wanted to go a new direction that's totally different than the original, so less interesting for me to play. But Star Ocean, like I was saying here, I'm also very excited for Tactics Ogre Reborn because they are changing many things on the game, and I'm a huge fan of Tactics Ogre. Many people didn't like 5 because of the camera, but also because the game is too small. You don't travel to other planets and there's plenty of backtracking. I have a problem with Floor 105 because he always land his debuff, especially his instant death. I'm already debuffing, use wheel gear and buff my party. There's the thing, Ariane, that is a guarantee attack. You cannot avoid it. There's only one way to, by evading, by having extremely high agility, or by using a skill called parry. You can try to use formation like Tiger's Den or Rising Phoenix X that increases the aggro to a specific character, and use a sort of evasion counter skill or parry. It will ignore that so still and your character won't die. But you can also just nuke by, well, charging your best attacks and try to unleash and kill Kazinsi. That fight is different, it's harder. It's kinda probably a way to determine if you're strong enough. Many people will just stop there. Alright, Star Ocean games barely involves the Star Ocean. The Star Ocean is the universe. That's... yeah. The ocean of stars. But it's always about, you know... also the problem with Star Ocean 5 is that people say is that every Star Ocean game was about someone with high tech getting to a medieval world, but then in Star Ocean 5 you play with medieval people and there's no new tech. That's wrong. What I heard, I didn't play much. Hello MD, how are you? Victor says, gotta go for the night. Great stream, share, good night to all. Thanks, Victor. Thanks for passing. And have you a good night as well. I'll be leaving pretty soon. I will just check the boss. If it's not so easy or stuff, I will just drop. Well, I didn't know this game was so complex. Thanks, I will try it later. Oh, it can be complex. I believe it has probably one of the most complex battle calculations that I have ever seen. There's so many hidden stuff. Like, depending on the weapon, the calculation for damage is different. There's so many things that they don't explain. SaGa games are known for being complex, indeed. Since the start, they actually have very different ideas. They were ahead of their time. I cannot even tell you how all the battle calculations work. I don't even know myself. Even JP, you know that JP players are pretty hardcore and stuff, and they took months to learn everything on this game. And they were still trying to recalculate stuff, like they fought a medium chance for some stuff where 40% they calculated more and did more tests and discovered it was only 37. They changed the way they knew the damage formula as well. Also because they changed something inside the game after a while. But yeah, this game is not an easy task to understand. Original games will go back on being Xenosaga. Oh, please no. I really love Xenosaga, does he? I told you. I cried with Xenosaga 3 ending. Like the characters as well. I like all Xeno games, but Xenoblade is an achievement by itself. I wanted to move forward, not backwards. But they are complicated as well. Also, Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is an example of unnecessary difficulty. For example, they created so many types of damage passives that are totally useless. Like, oh, bigger damage to flying enemies. You have to equip an accessory that increases your damage to flying enemies, but it just increases by a small margin when compared to a general overall damage increase accessory. So they created so many accessories. Birds, increase the damage to lizard, increase the damage to, I don't know, aquatic enemies, multi enemies, dragons, and so. Man, there's just so much artificial accessories and equipments that why? I think someone said, "Oh, let's build mini equipments. Let's build." I will create then. Leave it to me. Yeah, you never use those. You're not alone. It's just to stack a number of items that are useless. The game's not even that hard for you to do this. Those are the best accessories for super bosses. But even then, they give you right from the start, there's like aquatic damage plus 1, aquatic damage plus 2, aquatic damage plus 3, all the way to 10. But to make a real difference, only the last accessories will matter, and even this will matter too too little. Are you playing Xenoblade Chronicles 3 New Flux? You were. You told me before. You did everything already? I missed the Xeno series set. They did not continue. They... Oh... They did in some way. You know that SaGa has so many references to Xenogears, but since they don't own the IP, the references are mysterious. No one can confirm. Especially Abel in SaGa. These are definitely a lot of useless accessories though. There are. Like 80% of the accessories are useless. Whoa! Arthur missed it. The point says, I'm not sure it's just me, but it's so easy to get overpowered in Xenoblade Chronicles 3 if you like exploring side questing, especially if you increase the level of your character's own camp. Yeah, when I play it again, I will not do that. I will avoid it. It made the game super easy. But I remember when I played and started playing, I didn't know much since I skipped Xenoblade Chronicles 2. And there's that first boss that's like a behemoth, first real boss. And I lost to it like 5 times on normal. And then after that, I fought some enemies that were not so easy. But once I started transforming and stuff, everything became easy. I'm replacing Xenoblade Chronicles 3 in hard mode, it's a lot more fun. I started on hard mode, yo. Because I like to start all games I play in hard mode. But then eventually I drop it to normal because right on start, hard mode is hard. Very hard. Yeah, I didn't use that feature at all. See? Yeah, I have to try not to fight. Try to avoid the fights. Oh my god, it's Wagner's again. And you cannot inflict any type of status ailments. Yup. Do we beat Wagner's before we leave? Let's try if we can do the same squad again. Week 2 cold, right? So we are going to bring the cold bullets. There's plenty of physical attacks with Wagner's. Wagner's is weak to what again? Pierce as well or not? Should I remove here? Wagner's does more pierce than other types. Delicy, sorry, enjoy chatting with you so much, but I'm going for you. Don't worry, Delicy. Thanks for staying up, and I'll see you later. Yeah, most of the attacks will be pierce based, so I guess Jamie is better. Hard mode is very hard. I died more than 5 times against the same boss on hard. We will defeat Wagner's and then we'll be back tomorrow. Iron Apprentice is not that weak to Pierce, so... Also, I think he's pretty good with that blunt resistance. Yeah. But I guess that when you get access to all characters, at least the end of the second chapter, you cannot get hard again. You just have all tools. This team is a winner. Also, I believe I'm not so healthy today because I had some stomach. Oh, I guess you guys heard this time. Pretinha fighting with the other cat. I can't stand the sound that she makes when she wants to fight with the other cat. And why are we running this on auto? My god, Pretinha. Stop. I barely can sleep as well. 5 a.m. the new cat wakens me. If not earlier. I already have problem to sleep. Stay here, Pretinha. At least for now. At least for now. And you go there. Let's separate this little creatures. She looks so cute, right? So peaceful. You haven't seen her yet. We got confused on turn 1. Is that right? Confused on turn 1? We have Will buff here. Handsome butterfly man, inflicting occasional confusion. Mad strike. I think I'm gonna leave her confused and see where we go. Scattered sparks. This is the same attack that a new Primero does. Xavier says SaGa does have great host bundles, something other IPs could learn from. There's a lot of diversity, especially, and none like that. Wagner's casually confusion on turn casually. Very casual. Buffing intelligence, and I'm buffing will. This is a fight. Who buffs more? Look who buffs more. I guess we know who buffs more. Now, I either debuff intelligence or I buff break. And the winner is Vargas. I guess I'm better be buffing. I don't think the damage was too high. So, debuffer, and Vargas is weak to pierce or not? Let me check. Mass confuse. The same attack we use with the playable style of Agnes. It's kinda weak too. Actually, no, I'm gonna use someone else. I'm gonna use Joe. By Final Press, welcome Joe, but Joe will use Spectacle Portal as inheritance. Headbutt, headbutt, Spectacle Portal. Headbutt, headbutt, Spectacle Portal. And Spectacle Portal is fire or ice? Ice. I have a better fire staff. Ah, this one is not bad. What about Rising Phoenix X? May move GB, but Halloween Princess White Rose. May not be needed. We have Matriarch buffing Will. But what you say works as well. And yet you got confused. But I was not buffing intelligence. Joe is now here. Wagner's will also use plenty of direct attacks. Headbutt. I want to see if headbutt will work. See, this is a direct attack. Yeah, headbutt works. That's good. Double intelligence buff on Joe. Flame frenzy from Rick? Stole Rick attack. It's fast with Wagner's as well. 1.3 thousand. Calcium. What is Wagner's getting? Heat? Almost confused. Bounce the only one that can get confused, to be honest. They won't affect much by being confused. She's not debuffing anymore. She buffs intelligence every turn. What's happening? Wagner's is only buffing attack, not will. A normal attack from Golden Ball did 1,800 damage. Bye, Joe. Joe and Ball together. The best combo. You saw his abilities, didn't? Well, Leon's the one killing the boss anyway. Or I break the law. But it seems that Halloween Princess White Rose will be better. Because she can heal if something happens. Bring Snow, it's been a while. Snow, it's been a long while. But Princess White Rose is already equipped. Let's bring her. We can also buff more with White Rose. Although he works just the same. Just cannot revive anyone. Snowy takes much less damage though. Let me check his passives. On even turns, buffs will enlarge. Defense and defense, less for one turn. Okay, that's not that much. Good thing is that Polka keeps buffing Will. There we go again, counter. Poke is already on overdrive. Ariane says I need to keep learning how the game works. Even Mr. Streamer has problem with debuffs. Yeah. Whoa, this is also a very hard challenge. Wagner's is also buffing on the same time. We can buff break him, but we barely have characters that can do this. You know what? You could also bring a Dark Wash user because it's weak to Shadow. Yes, we could. Oh my god. Golden Ball is again confused. At least we have this. Polka negates fire. Yeah, I think we are on the right track now. Leon, only one more revolver. If I bring a Dark Wash user, who do I remove here? Balm? I don't have anyone to remove, that's the problem. I have to remove Balm. And she's also helping so much. Because Wagner's increases attack and has many physical attacks. So Baum counterbalances with guard up and endurance buffs. He buffs attack, copy, not STR. Well, he also buffs STR, but not as much. Buff break cannot remove attack up or defense up. Look what he just did. Now still keep up. This fight is hard, I suppose. Even with shield and a lot of stuff, he killed me by a direct attack. And I had guard up from Golden Ball. I will keep going, I guess I can still win. I'm gonna use the Matriarch shield. I can all revive. I'm gonna use protection. But if Wagner decides to confuse me, he may land. What if you remove Leon then? It would take more time, but it should be safe. I'm waiting. I'm waiting, copy. There's no way for me to lose. Specialist since he's attacking Polka so much. I guess one more turn and it's over. One more turn after this one. Next turn is the turn that I nuke. This one hit decreases damage. He stole STR. How much did he stole? Oh, low BP. Yeah, we will need him one extra turn. Yeah, here we go. He's not much about buff break copy. Wagner's buffs attack. That is just a damage increase. Like morale up. Polka didn't even need to finish. But that's it, guys. We did it. Whoa. Kinda hard, huh? Kinda hard. White Rose was here just for the start to avoid getting flicked with confusion. Could have been snowy. Could have been snowy. But we did. Stage 180. Tomorrow we have to fight against 4 different bosses. I will be up after lunch, earlier than usual as well. So I will have to stop now. But thank you so much for being till this time. It has been a pleasure, as always. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I don't know where you live, but it's... I want to see you again on the next video or the next live stream. Easy clap. I'm stuck 105. You do it, Joyce. It's just Kazinci stealing your soul. I think I can make a video about 105 with Perry or something if many people are stuck, and it does seem like. Thank you all for the company. Before you leave, click the like button, so it really helps the channel. Very close to the tops. Nice. 2,000 gems. Oh, I have so many. You are 105 too, Tepuin. Oh my god. I did it with nuke, but the best way is to parry, I guess. Or fully evade. But fully evasion is only for those that can buff 4 times agility. Or something. Well. Thanks, Chroma. Have a good night. Good night, Tepuin. Good night, Dicky. Bye, Juice. Tepuin, Capivara. You all.